back up in this thing. Ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
If we're laughing, that's no. I'm telling a joke right now.
Are you telling a joke?
Did you just ruin this fucking conversation?
With laughter?
Yeah, with that shit.
Hey, man.
Next.
Fucking up.
Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy, T. Broski.
No countdown.
Got my main man, King Dano in the building with me.
What it do?
This is,
What it do?
BrosTalk.
Can I do the intro next time? BrosTalk.
Yeah.
All right.
You can do it now.
Now we're already in there.
Oh.
Hey, everybody.
We got the homie, the player, the fella, the guy.
Corey.
Damn. I could have said that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that was right. My bad.
Well, you got something on your face, too.
How you guys doing, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I'm good. Actually, to be honest, I'm not good. Because I just got back from vacation. So I'm kind of a little bitter that I'm not still on vacation.
Oh.
But outside of that, I'm good.
Oh, where you go?
Vegas.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my fucking gosh.
Is that really a vacation or is that party town?
Yeah, no, there was no resting or relaxing at all.
Immediate party town.
I mean, we went for the When We Were Young festival, and then so we got there like 10. I think we left at like 10:30. So 10 a.m., 10:30
Oh,
p.m.
okay. I was like, gee,
Let me
30
rephrase.
minutes? Like, wow, that didn't
so,
sound like you guys had a good time.
So literally like over 12 hours on our feet walking around, and then had to walk all the way there, walk all the way back.
That's Vegas for you.
Well, you ain't
There's
take
a lot
the
of
mono.
I mean, we took the monorail, but still getting there
You
is
want
a
to see,
it's
you
a
want to
decent
see
walk.
stuff, too.
Okay. Yep.
Right.
The
You
night
gotta walk
before
the
we was
strip.
walking around, doing stuff, and then the day after we was walking around gambling, and yeah. So
Well, that's dope. I never been. That's one of my. I wouldn't say bucket list, but that's one of the places I'm planning on. Well, ain't no plan. I'm going.
I love it. I just suggest don't go in between probably like March and October, like March and September.
Yeah, that heat's different.
Yeah.
It's hot. I mean, 115 is 115 wherever you go, but
Yeah, like
you're doing a lot of walking.
we was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I think it was like in the mid 70s or upper 70s every day for a high. So it was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't hot or nothing. But
I went in May.
But I know a couple of people that have gone in like June, July, May.
I was in May, and
it's like, fuck.
Terrible.
You won't want to walk the strip because it's fucking it's terrible.
Yeah, people's out there just walking the strip, but by the time you finish your drink, like, man, I'm gonna get drunk today. You sweat it out the next block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constant dehydration.
Well, that's not a joke. You know what I mean?
I've been tackling fears. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Yep. That fear height thing, I'm working on it. Legs ain't quite as wobbly when I get to that edge. Climbing ladders and stuff.
You know what stopped my fears? Heights was Hawaii. Now I'll say this: Hawaii. I was on the 26th floor.
Oh, that's nuts.
And I mean, if you do the math wise, they say floors are like
10 feet.
10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 12 feet, right? Mm-hmm. So if we just say 10, that's 260 feet off the ground. Which really ain't crazy high when you think about like meters. Right. But when you're looking at it, it was crazy. So like I used to like crawl up to the edge to like look at it. For real, I'm not bullshitting. When I first got there, on my balcony.
You had a balcony on 26th floor.
Yeah, everybody had a balcony. Although it was like 30-something floors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I crawled up to the edge. And to the point where I was like, I couldn't even sit out there. Like, it was hard. I could enjoy the view from inside the room, looking out, because I had the balcony. You know what I mean? But I was like, damn, that's crazy. But then I got drunk one night, and literally, I was just looking over the edge. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. And that's when I lost.
My jump. No.
For real. Like that whole thing of like,
No.
not the jump, but I'm saying like I could, at that point in time, like if there was, so my.
You just lost a lot of your fear towards it at that
Yeah,
moment.
my coworker was staying right next door. And I could literally like,
Oh, hell no. See?
Just call him and be like,
yeah, for real. I could.
why you watching that episode?
Yeah, I swear to God. Like I could look over it. Now, I mean, granted, this thing is like, yeah, it could.
No.
It was cement, so it wasn't like a time where like, oh, you're gonna die in my mind. But that's why I lost like my fear.
Yeah, cement.
But I will
breaks.
say this: those guys that be climbing like fucking like the towers and all that,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You know, because in my that the one slip, you're gone. So for me, that's still kind of like fearful to a
I
certain extent.
just regained my fear of heights listening to that story. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's how fast you can walk back.
Nah, just chill. Just relax out. The ground don't move.
It just gets bigger.
I mean, yeah, if you fall, don't fall. But the ground ain't gonna move.
That's true.
This building,
That's true.
granted, I'm not even gonna say that joke, but granted, if nothing crazy happens, you know,
And see,
this building ain't gonna move either. So just relax, man. Just relax and take it slow.
So I'm lucky, and on that fears, I don't. Heights don't usually bother me too much.
I'm completely fucked up now.
So I can. I as soon as we got in that hotel room, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, this is come over here. Look, pick up the kids. Like, look.
Oh shit, Michael Jackson.
I'm not doing that.
I can make another one.
No, my other half would murder me if I did something like that. She gets nervous as soon as I like start to like. No.
Bro, my kids we was on the 7th floor, 6th floor, and they walked into the bars like and looking. One of them stands on like the edge, and just, I'm like, yo, y'all, like, because in my mind, I haven't tested this out.
That's
like,
exactly what I was about to say.
oh man, I ain't like it's respectful. I don't want to, but if I fall off, it'll probably be like easier to talk about versus like, yo,
No, anybody fall
Yeah,
off, it's not gonna be
exactly.
it's not-
no,
I could just say,
I gotta make that phone call to the moms. Like, yo, hey, what happened? There's no explaining it. You wasn't paying. Oh, I was right there. Oh shit, I did.
I was
watched
behind them. We was going to the balcony. They touched it. Shit fell over. Like, I'm not Spider-Man, and he couldn't save.
Oh, he definitely could. Peter Parker's the man.
No, he didn't save Gwen.
She didn't want to be saved.
He tried.
That's what it said. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
That head hit the ground, man.
Hey, well, before we get into the first topic, I said it. AI is crazy. It blows my mind. Like, y'all seen some of these videos like that been going around, like with the AI, like chiropractor, or like it started off with like the gorilla or the snowman, like talking, and then like it's progressively gotten into like where it's human beings doing stuff, but.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of like the animals jumping into like a guy's going to the bathroom and then like a deer jumps in and then all of a sudden a bear jumps in right behind him.
Yeah.
And for a second you're like, oh shit, and then you're like, okay, no, there's no way this is real.
That old shit for people, some people, that old shit is not that's reality.
Yeah, it goes over their head. It's
Like
like,
it's
I saw that.
That
today.
happened.
Yeah.
That's not like they show you the video like, yo, check this out. It's like that's fake. Like, huh? You think that's fake?
It's like,
No,
yeah.
I know it's fake. Like, what? Where the fuck? Like, I watched a video where it was like a kid standing outside, and like the tornado was there. Something happened, and the mom runs past the kid and runs inside, and the dog runs outside, grabs the kid, and runs and goes in there. It's like, oh man,
That
that's
was
the
real.
dog's. That's what. And I'm like, come on, gang.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
Well,
right?
I mean, a lot of people don't know what to look for either. You know, like you can look for
Hands are
specific
usually a
thing,
good thing.
and
Words.
It's just like CGI. You know, it's people don't know. And
So that's like
some
telling
old
me,
guy chilling. Oh shit! Yeah,
these ain't old people though. These are people.
young people. Anybody,
Come on, man.
somebody who doesn't know what to look for, then
You can't tell me that people really
They're old
think
on the
that.
inside.
I guess you can't tell me people really. I get that a wolf
It's the
is just.
same as Photoshop. It's like, oh, you show, oh, that's Photoshop.
Well, Photoshop's
Like
a little bit
looks-
different because it's not a moving. That's a still picture. Mm-hmm. So like a still picture of
All I'm saying is just in reference to people know what
Something
to
like
look
that.
for. You know, like people know what to look for in a Photoshop. You know, oh, that's Photoshop.
True,
When you look
true,
at
okay.
videos,
Well,
people
in
know
that
how to look
case,
for AI in the video. Certain things pop out.
in that case, true.
But yeah, no, which is it's the AI. I was looking at a comparison of because a lot of it was real trendy back in the day for Will Smith beating spaghetti with AI.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the early AI videos.
Okay.
That was them testing human beings
Yes.
interacting with something.
And they was using Will Smith as, and I've watched. It was like I want to say 2015, and then this year, night and day. Like now, you can't tell me
That's not Will Smith.
that's not Will Smith chowing on spaghetti. Like back then, you could say because his mouth was all wide, it looks all crazy. Now, yeah,
See, to be honest, I think we just need to stop all that AI type shit.
Too late.
That's smart. I know.
It's too late.
And that's why it'll never happen. But
And there's too many benefits from it. There's too many benefits from it. Like the benefits that we get from it, whether it's secretive, covertly or overtly, doesn't matter. It's too late.
yeah, just like
You know what I'm
computers.
saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't have a problem with facial recognition. I don't have a problem with that at all. In fact, I like that. I don't have a problem with counterintelligence. I don't have a problem with that at all. In fact, I like that. I don't have a problem with the means to protect America to a degree where you can prevent a mass shooting from
it's like Minority Report.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying somebody that has the ability to read it, to read emails that somebody's sending back and forth, planning, for lack of better words, 9/11, and us being able to intercept that email and say, oh shit, yo, hey, somebody take a look at this, and stop that from happening. Minority Report is totally different. That's stopping a murder from happening.
Well,
and then
you said prevent something. That's what I thought you was going with.
No, I'm saying, the prevention part is going to be somebody's planning something, a mass attack against America for whatever reason, whether it's domestic or foreign, and us having the ability to covertly access things utilizing AI, whether it's sifting through emails, hacking into servers that utilize certain IP addresses or whatever. Like, I'm cool with that. Now, stopping somebody from committing a crime and then charging them for that crime is a whole different ballgame. Since we're talking about crimes, we're talking about, and this is the reason why I say, like, that the AI, I brought up the AI first, was because, you think about the AI, like, the worst way AI can be used, to me, is especially like for a democracy or a country like ours, where democracy rules to a certain degree, where you have a left and right, this party versus that party, or where people try to come together for a common good to a certain degree. AI can be used to. We've talked about this before, like
deep fakes and stuff like
yeah,
that.
stuff like that, where you can fake shit out, make people think that certain people said or did certain things like that.
Right.
And that was like one of the biggest things, like with the election fraud and all that, right? So when you bring up the election fraud, you have to talk about Trump. And the craziest part right now is he's suing or seeking damages from the DOJ, Department of Justice, for in the likelihood of $230 million, if not, give or take some. He says he don't really know nothing about it. He don't speak to his legal department about money, how much money it should be. He says it's weird you're the person that's signing the check, quote unquote, to give yourself for damages. He said if he did win, regardless of what amount it is, he gives it to charity, boom, 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 whatever like that. Do y'all agree with the fact that he's, or for lack of a better word, suing him? Or trying to seek damages for this, or because in the real world, if somebody did something to you that was, and prime example is Brian McKnight right now, right? Brian McKnight went through something with his ex-wife where she was it defamation of character, and doing things where she knew she was wrong for, right? And he won a sum of $8 million. Because he went about it saying, hey, you did something to me and I seek damages for it and I'm gonna win. And he won, right? Yeah. $8 million. And I'm not saying that's the same exact thing correlation wise. I'm just saying that's something to correlate it to, where somebody said something about you on an open stage, and here we are.
I mean, I feel like all those things you said at the beginning are nice. You know, like, it's good that he's going to give it to charity, and maybe he doesn't know about it. I highly doubt that. But at the end of the day, no, it's fraught with issues. Having the president have the Department of Justice paying him millions of dollars. Like, if you want to do that, you want to sue them, wait till you're not president anymore. Wait till you're back to the citizen, and then you sue him. I'm not saying that he doesn't have any ground to stand on. Maybe he would win. But in the position he's in as the president, no, I think it's a terrible look. I don't like it at all.
So you don't think that he has the right to seek? I believe you just said that. If he was outside,
I just,
so
as,
you believe
as
he should
president, it's like a conflict of interest type issue.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know the statute of limitations on it though either. So like, what if it's a 1 year thing? Which I doubt it. You know what I mean? But
if it is, then I mean,
so like I have to press that issue now.
How much is he suing for? $234 million?
That's alleged. And again, he said that he didn't talk to his lawyers about this. This is, and a grant. And
do you believe that?
To a certain extent, yes. Because when you're in a position where you're seen like that, and I don't even mean just political, because there's a musical artist, Drake, for instance. You know what I mean? He did the same thing to what is he, UMC. He sued them for defamation because of Kendrick's song, right? And is that Drake, or is that his lawyer saying, hey, bro, we might have some money over here we can go get? And I think that's a good lawyer, right? A good lawyer, if somebody does something to you and your lawyer comes to you and say, hey, give me $88,000, we're going to go fight this, we're going to get maybe $250,000. All right, that'll work? All right, cool, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody did something to you that for you, it might not even be an issue like where you're thinking about it. But I will say this. He has too many people around him, I ain't gonna say smart people, but he has too many people around him to not know, to not give the yes. Because you're not in a position where, even if you got a lawyer, they're gonna present you with this information and say, hey, this is what we could do. And then from that moment on, you're in it. Yeah. So whether you say yes or no, you can't say you didn't know, because they had to tell you. Now the amount of money that comes from somewhere. They're not just pulling that number out their ass. You know what I mean? You have to be able to legitimize that number in court.
Oh, I'm sure they can.
No, but I'm saying, like, if I say, hey man, you did something to me and I was out of work for 2 months and I'm gonna sue you for damages. Shit, man, I missed my salary for 2 months, brother. That's $714,000. Hold on, man. What would you have got $714,000 in 2 months? But if I can prove to you that, hey, man, I travel. This is what I do. I travel. I do this. This is how I do it. These are my tax returns. I show you in the paper. Right. I had documents that I was supposed to go here. Yeah, that'd make sense. But for me, $714,000 in my lifestyle, nah, brother, it ain't gonna work. So you're gonna have to have some type of relevancy on why you asking for that particular amount of money. Right. Now, you may be over $1 million, over 10 million, over 50 million, might be over 100 million. You might be reaching to see what you can get and then see what they're gonna counter with. Yeah. But to file out the suit, you have to believe that something was done wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he didn't have some type of participation in it to say yes or no, I don't want to do it. I wouldn't say the amount part. I can't. I think that's lawyer shit, right? But to say yes or no, yeah, you definitely gave those guys a yes, which means somebody presented you with this information. I don't agree with it at all.
I think at least know something about it.
My thing about it is, like, when I think about this is what I think about. He had the issue with what is it, $380-something million with the tax evasion or whatever he was found guilty of, right? This is just crazy.
No, it was like fraud.
Fraud, my bad. 380-something million, right? Cool. 380-something million. Where's that money at? Nobody knows. It's fraud. Whatever. Okay, cool. Now you're seeking 230-something million from taxpayers to say that you're going to give it to charity.
That's one of
charity or something. So
that's one of the many issues that I have is you're using taxpayer money to pay for this. Like, no, let's just not take taxpayer money and let's just keep it off of the books. That's $250 million, or that's $250 million that we don't have to spend. Like, why not?
And that's for me, it's just.
And he may end up telling his lawyers to drop it, whether because
so then why
he's a good person, or because
not a good person,
or because he thinks that it would make him look like a good person. You know, me personally, I don't know him well enough to say either or. I think he's done good things. I think he's done bad things. You know, like with the whole Nobel Peace Prize, I was like, I think Trump's done a couple things to earn or to be considered in that conversation, and I think he's done a ton of things to be disqualified from that conversation.
So, just based off of what you just said, he shouldn't have got it. Because you said he done a couple of things to get it, and a ton of things to not get it. So that means your bad outweighs your good in that thought process. And this is what I hate about that is he blasted Obama for getting his. Mm-hmm. He blasted him. Oh, he didn't deserve it. He shouldn't have got it. Boom, 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 boom. Well, there's people that feel the same way about you.
Right.
Obama ain't coming out saying this shit. So like when he does certain things, like again, like $380-something million, that's more than 25% of America combined will ever touch. Combined. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there. That might not be right.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And then to request $250 million. Now think about this, bro. If somebody said, I'm going to give you $250 million. After taxes, you're going to get $180 million. How much money are you going to give to tax? How much money do you have to give all of that to charity? Or something. Okay, cool. And my charity about that, it doesn't even matter because I already know how charity rolls. Tax write-offs. So this goes back to the fraud shit. So you can fraudulently do whatever the fuck you did. $380 million, another $250 million from taxpayers' dollars. Aside of, that shit is just insane to me to even request. And it's like a dickhead move because you're saying like, because y'all put me through this shit, this is what I'm gonna do to y'all.
So
the American people.
So he's suing for.
He's seeking damages, and that's why I say I don't. Which is
he's suing the DOJ. He's suing them for the 2016 investigation to election fraud.
The Russia stuff.
All of it.
And then he's suing for the. I don't want to say a raid because it wasn't a raid on Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah,
it was.
Oh yeah, he's suing for the raid where they found the classified documents and stuff.
Yeah, basically saying they didn't have jurisdiction to do that.
Well,
whether they did or not, I don't know. That's just what he's saying.
I just know how classification works. Some things you just can't take home.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of your status.
Regardless of who you are, like.
Because it requires double vote. So you got to have here.
Yeah, like you might be able to take it home, but you took it home and didn't secure it the way it's supposed to be secured, you're going to get in trouble. That's just for anybody who holds a clearance or anything in that nature. So, I mean, yeah, go for it. If you feel like somebody did you wrong, sue them. You have your day in court.
Yeah.
But what makes this
you're
weird
the president.
what makes this weird is a lot of the head people in the DOJ used to work for Trump. They was his legal team.
Yeah. So
So
we'll jump into that.
that's if I put y'all in position, it was like, hey, we got this. Hey, remember when this happened? You know, we all on the same team. I'd hope you guys would be like, yeah, that was good. No matter how messed up it was, we got to get them paid. So
Yeah, and ain't no, and everybody he's put in position, even Cash Patel, does exactly. Well, I ain't say does exactly because he fired his first captain. Well, it was like a 96% change rate. His first year as presidency when what was it? Was it Jeff Sessions and all them when he felt like they screwed him or whatever. He got it in his position or in his range to win just based off of your friends that's in position. You put these people in position.
yeah, you put a lot.
You put these people in position, and now you got an issue where you could potentially seek damages, sue the DOJ, and the guy that runs the DOJ is the person that you put in position.
Yeah, it's your homeboy
who works closely with. I don't even say closely, but y'all have to know each other.
And let me just put this out. Just speaking on a homeboy level, like that's fly to me. Don't think it's right.
To put your homeboys in position?
But that's fly as fuck to me. You get a really, really good job.
And
you
put
have
your
the ability
homeboys
to
on.
put your people on. I don't give a fuck what that job is. Like, that's fly shit to me.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it's right.
Right.
I'm not saying it doesn't suck. I'm not saying it affects me good, bad either way. I'm just talking about the ideal of it. If you get into a Fortune 500 company and you put all your boys on in there and y'all just able to help each other out and get money, like, that shit fly to me.
Yeah, that shit fly if you're not political. But if you're in a political position, you got to put everybody in a position that's why I took it out of it. I know,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. When you're in a political position and you put all your homeboys on, you got to put them homeboys on that has the best interest in mind for the country and for the people that live within that country. It's not for you and your people and your friends and your side of town. It's not about that.
If you cared about that,
I understand that, but that's what the president is supposed to be.
Supposed.
You're supposed to be for the people.
Yes.
Everything is supposed to be for the people.
And
it's supposed to be even with this fucking shutdown.
I don't think it's been like that for a long time, though.
Of course not. We understand that, but that's what it's supposed to be. Even with the shutdown, it's supposed to be for the people. Period.
Yeah,
there's a group of people. But it's supposed to be for the people because there's a party representing people, and there's another party representing people that are trying to come to an agreement.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be for, for the people.
Yeah, it's not that anymore.
And that's why I have a problem with a lot of this shit. Is a lot of the politics ain't for the people. Politicians, everything like that. But then in the same breath, like a lot of the shit that politicians do, like I say this, do you think that Trump is directly responsible for the shutdown?
Yeah.
No.
Him himself? I mean, okay, technically, yes, because he's a part of a party that won't agree to whatever the other party's saying. So in that same breath, there's another group of people that don't agree to what other people are saying. We can't come to a common ground, right? But he himself is not the overall problem.
I think he's directly responsible. I think it's all part of a plan. And I think to me, how you look, he might not be the leader of that plan, but he's the face of whatever plan is going on. So that's why I lay the blame.
Because he's the president?
Because he's the face and making the decisions right now.
Because he's the president. So when there was a shutdown with Obama, was it Obama's fault or was it the Republicans' fault?
Most people blame the Republicans because they were the ones who were trying to get a last minute thing shoved into the budget. I mean, maybe I'm mixing this up, but I'm pretty sure it's basically an invert of what happened this time.
It's always that. It's literally always that. It's
always what was weird though is the mass majority of people thought it was Republicans' fault back in the shutdown for Obama.
Why? Because you had a Democratic president?
No, because they were the ones who were saying we're not gonna
when you come out
we're not gonna vote, we're not gonna move forward until you pass this as well.
Okay,
now,
okay, I remember.
But now
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
got the opposite, where it's Republicans in power and Democrats are saying you need to pass this, otherwise we're not voting for it at all.
which is always going to be. You're always going to have a blasting point, so to speak, when it comes down to this type of shit.
But I also didn't see Barack Obama relishing in the government shutdown, making a lot of changes, doing whatever the hell he wanted to do. So that's why I said I hold him directly, because it seems like a plan was set in place for this to happen. Now I have free reign to do what I want to do. That's why. So you need to finish your part. I just wanted to.
No. Me personally, I don't think that.
Yeah, that's why I think.
I think
correct.
shutdowns is a part of politics.
It used to be.
I think that's just a part of politics. You know, sometimes you have a president that is so I wouldn't even say even keel, but you have a president that can shit, man. Hey, man, we're gonna go this way, we're gonna go that way, whatever. It may not happen because we're able to, and that might be just as simple as the mass majority of the people agree with what he's saying. And I'm not saying Trump. I'm just saying whatever political position was in power at that time, whether it's Democrat or Republican. So like, there's plenty, as many shutdowns as we've ever had in our history of America. There's a lot of presidents that didn't have shutdowns, so to speak, right? That didn't involve themselves in this type of behavior, right? But so what's the difference? What's the caveat to that? Why was they able to go through life or go through this situation, their presidency, and not have that issue? Sometimes it may be just as simple as the mass majority agreed with whatever was going on, right? Ronald Reagan, for instance. I'm not saying, maybe that's a bad name, but the mass majority agreed with how he was handling things. So whether it was the left or the right, there's not going to be a bumping ground because, hey man, this is going great for us, for both sides, right? And now we're at a position where it's not going to go that great. It's not going that great. And I say all that to say, I don't personally think that. Does Trump influence things? Yes. Did he incite a riot? Fuck yes. Did he tell them people to go up there and tear shit up? Not in those words, but I definitely believe that his words invoked them people to go up there on January 6th and do that shit. Yes, I'll say that. But I'll also say this. I do not think that him personally is the guy that's like, no, it's not going to fix it. We're not going. Me personally, I don't think you can blame him as a sole person. I just think right now we're at a position politically wise where it's like, I'm not even gonna say extremist, but we're on extreme limbs right now where these people want their shit to go and these people want their shit to go. The underlying shit that's going on with whatever, Project 25 or whatever, sometimes you trying to get this message out to your people, your group of people, and they don't see it that way. So I have to prolong this shit because y'all have to see it this way, what's going on and why this is happening. So if I sign this paperwork, it's going to be fucked up for y'all.
Okay, so why do you think the Republicans why do you think Republicans didn't want to sign the deal to keep the government open?
Well, I don't have the specifics on what.
It's because of the $400 billion in healthcare that they want to add on to it.
This is best. I don't have the.
And they came out and said what? What did they come out and say?
Who, the Republicans?
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, they said if you want, we can vote on this, get the lights on, and then we can debate on the healthcare thing.
So before the government was shut down, they were talking about the deal. All I heard was on both sides, I heard Republicans yelling, hey, Democrats want to shut the government down because they want to give health care to illegal immigrants.
And that's what I'm saying. That's propaganda, though.
But that's what they were saying out their
Well,
mouths.
I mean, there's some truth to that.
That's what they were saying out their mouths.
Yeah, but that's the same thing as when Obama was as president, and they said it's the Republicans' fault that the shutdown's going on.
Well, when Obama's president, the shutdown was happening. I remember Barack Obama.
But I'm saying,
I remember Barack Obama on TV saying, "Hey, I'm going to make sure that everybody's in this building, and we're going to come to an agreement for this bill. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to lock doors. We're going to keep them here. We're going to work this out." I have not heard the president right now, Donald Trump, come out and say that. The difference between them two is one president was trying to work with both sides to get stuff done, and another president is like, oh, everything shuts down? Well, now I can cut everything you guys had. I can cut that out. Matter of fact, I can start laying people off. And who you know I'm going to lay off? I'm going to lay off a bunch of Democrats. This is stuff he's saying out of his mouth. So there's no propaganda to that. This is what they're saying out of their mouths. So when you go on the difference between this guy and this guy, one was talking about, hey, and we can fact check or do whatever I want to. It doesn't matter to me. But I remember him saying, hey, we're going to make sure we get this worked out. Another guy saying, I don't care. I got all the power in the world now.
No, I don't disagree with that at all.
So that's how I look at it. So when I say the difference, that's why I hold him responsible, because he doesn't come off like he wants the problem resolved.
No,
at the end of the day, though, the reason I'd have to say it's not his fault is because at the end of the day, he's not the one voting.
But he definitely.
If it gets to his desk and he vetoes it, then I'd be like, it's his fault.
Do you believe that Republicans follow his word like?
I think a lot of them are definitely.
A lot of them. If you come in and say, "Hey,
absolutely,
we're doing," yeah. So
I mean, a lot of them people got put in position,
but at
and
the same time,
you get thrashed if you don't follow suit.
I think the reason that they're not voting though is like it. Yeah, it makes sense. They don't want to add that much money in healthcare without even debating it. Like, it's hundreds of billions of dollars, and we're not even going to talk about it. Like, we're just going to expect it to add it. This isn't something that you debate in days. It's something you debate over weeks and weeks.
Well, how long did they debate to give money to Ukraine?
Gosh, I don't know. But so Republicans said, let's do a continuing resolution where for 6 more weeks, we won't add anything to the bill. It's a clean bill. All we're doing is funding the government for 6 more weeks so we have time to talk about the healthcare stuff. Democrats said no. At that point, I don't see how it's not on them. Like, you won't negotiate in any way, shape, or form. You have Democrats like Chuck Schumer saying that, oh, the shutdown's great for Democrats, it's great for us. It's like, really? You know, like it. And then, you know, it's like, personally, I don't know if any of them care, but you have comments like that, and then Trump got the troops paid. Like, there's still money for SNAP getting paid.
Always get paid. Yeah,
the troops aren't going to get paid if
any shutdown troop. They always find a way. They have. You look back history. They have a secret stash. I don't know who they always say secret donor or whatever. One thing America's going to do is make sure the troops are getting paid.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we've had shutdowns where troops have missed a paycheck before.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
No, that's happened. You know what I mean? The missing of paychecks happened. When we say troops always get paid, we definitely have to understand that your money don't stop. So if you make $4,000 a month and you miss a month worth of quote unquote pay, meaning you don't get a deposit, and next month you're gonna receive that money. Because I know the troops now. How they coordinate what stops getting paid or how that happens, I really can't speak on. But I will say this, that emergency fund is a real thing too. Like, there's a lot of soldiers that have the ability, they'll tell you straight up, if you don't have, like, if you need money, we can give you some money. Yeah. You're just not going to get a siphon. So when your check comes, you're going to get a siphon from that. We're going to take that money back and put it back wherever it goes. But you can get paid every paycheck like you're normally going to get paid. So that part of things is Trump does shit. He says shit that ain't as accurate. If you don't go do no fact checking and you just hear what he says, some of the shit ain't accurate. Even with tariffs. He said, "Oh, they're paying the tariffs." That's not true.
Yeah, I very much disagree with Trump on mostly his entire view on tariffs.
But
I think
if you word it,
he looks at it like a zero-sum game. He's like, "Oh, we're losing this money to trades," but he doesn't consider all the stuff that we get from trades. He doesn't
He does. He knows it's a wordage thing. You have to word certain things certain type of ways. So if he says America's, we're gonna make them pay for tariffs. We're going to charge them more. We're going to do this more. We're going to do that. Is he lying? Did he up the tariff sheet? Yeah. So is he lying? No.
No, I mean, we have made more money in tariffs this year than...
But who's paying these tariffs?
Yeah, that's the question. Is it the country or is it the company just passing on the prices to the customers?
That's what it is.
A big chunk of it, yeah.
So again, but it's wordage though. You have to use these certain type of words in a certain type of way to get invoke a certain type of reaction, right? So you can't just come out and say, "Hey man, I'm tricking these fucking idiots. These guys don't even understand what I'm doing."
Mike's still on?
Hot mic, Jesus, you know what I mean? So like that, but ultimately,
Paper Fools.
he can't say that
October.
no more.
That's how you know I did a good job.
I think we all agree that as an acting president, you shouldn't be quote unquote suing the DOJ.
No, it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look.
And I'm glad you said that because that takes us to our next topic: good looks. Well, respectfully, you know what I mean. That doesn't. Well, good looks. Miami.
I thought you said
Dolphins.
good looks.
Yeah, we're taking a good look at these guys right now.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I was about to say ain't nothing about Miami looking good.
Nobody says that. I mean, nobody says they look good.
Yeah.
Are we watching Miami like collapse before our eyes? Cause we what's it Daniels? Their coach name?
Mike McDaniel.
Mike
yeah.
McDaniels. He came in hot coach, right? Everybody loved him, right? The new hot shit. He was young.
I
hip,
can't stand him, but
you know, he wears capris.
I won't say I can't stand him. It's just,
You don't like him?
nah, I'm not a big fan of him. But I don't hate him or anything. It's just
I didn't really too much care, right?
sometimes there's comments I'm like, it seems like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But
I get that same type of vibe from him, right? But he's in that position for a reason, right? But he's supposed to be the new boom boom boom. Tyreek Hill goes.
yeesh.
Even before Tyreek Hill, Tua was throwing up gang signs. Respectfully, that's just a joke.
Yeah, that wasn't before Tyreek Hill. That was with Tyreek.
But I'm saying before Tyreek Hill goes,
Tua's
before
been playing
Tyreek
rough
got
the whole year.
got hurt.
Got hurt.
Yeah,
I'm tracking that.
Tua was throwing up gang signs. Not once but twice. Well, one time, but the first time he was flattened. And I talk like that because I have a real issue with airing out players' problems in front of the media.
Yeah.
Like I'm a firm believer in locker room talk. Because there's shit that happened in our locker room. If you went to Clean High School, there's a Chris Brown stretch. If you was in that locker room at that time, you know what happened.
Shout out D-Mac.
Shout out D-Mac, shout out Q. Them boys was in, but locker room, shit that happened in locker room happens, right? And I ain't saying disrespect, but I talk about Tua like that because it goes to my point, which is, Miami's done, right? Tyreek Hill's gone. Tua's not
1-6.
playing like shit. I mean, he's not playing good.
Darren Waller's out.
Yeah.
They got Waddle and A-Chain.
And he got what, three catches last game? Like 35 yards or some shit?
Yeah, there's not a good football.
How do I know? Because I picked him on my fucking fantasy? Thought he was a sleeper? Thought he was just going to come in? No. Send me picks.
He's still sleeping.
Yeah. Bro, so are we watching the demise of them? Like,
I don't think they were ever
so you don't think Miami was ever like
I don't think
projected
they
to
were
be good?
contender.
Not
Contender, no.
I thought they
So,
might get to like the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but that demise word is like, I get where, they're a bad football team. Yeah, we watched them turn from an okay football team to a bad football team. I think injuries take a lot of toll in that. Also, when you get enough tape on people, you start to figure out things and stuff like that. Other teams in the division getting better. Like, it's hard to be a good football team and be successful when you got to play Josh Allen twice a year, the MVP of the league. It's tough over there.
That's 2 games out of 16. Come on now.
It's still tough.
17.
Yep. And I gotta win in order for me to make the playoffs, I gotta be better than the Buffalo Bills.
But they would. Am I tripping? Was they not hyping their coach up, McDaniels? They wasn't hyping him up.
McDaniels, he
wasn't hyped up.
Of course.
You got Tyreek Hill
And they
Tuka Longalakovich?
And they won games, but injuries occurred. Like, you can't blame.
Is Tua okay? Do y'all think Tua's playing good?
Hell
I think
no.
that Tua's. I think he should have stopped playing football a couple years ago.
Because of the injury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, cool, and I agree.
I think
I personally agree with y'all.
and if you stick with that quarterback, then this is probably the results because that dude he's like a punch drunk boxer.
Okay, cool. So you think he was good at OU or Alabama?
Alabama, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
You don't think that what he did at Alabama, he could translate that to the NFL right now, even with the injury? Because one thing we can't. So you think he's stupid? For
Apparently
real.
not.
It's not stupid,
I
but
think
you think
that
that he's
he
lost
was-
something. He's hook. When I say hook, I mean he went down.
The connection between his brain and his arm was severed.
Something's fucked up. Y'all think something. So he cannot. Not even not
I don't think
compare,
he'll
but
be
you don't think that he can be
No.
a basic quarterback in the NFL no more.
A basic quarterback, you're gonna be in a bad. If you're a basic quarterback, you're in a bad football team.
Okay. I wouldn't say
if
that.
the quarterback of your team is basic, more than likely you're a bad football team.
Okay. Well, so I'm not asking that. I'm saying, do you think that he can? You don't think that he can
I don't think he can be a basic quarterback in Miami and be good.
not even be good? You don't think that Tua can be? You don't think that what he's like he can't be a good quarterback, a decent quarterback, or
Anymore?
okay
No,
quarterback,
I don't
a
see that
basic
anymore.
quarterback? He's gonna get
I think
shunned out the NFL soon.
Right now, he's a basic quarterback. I think most basic quarterbacks.
So who you picking, Kyler Murray or Tua?
I'm going Kyler Murray
Kyler Murray.
all day.
Before Tua's injuries.
Kyler Murray.
I would have thought about it more, but I don't know. I might probably still end up at the same spot.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: career quarterbacks. We got, and hear me out. We got Peyton Manning, right? Mm-hmm. Then we got who was after that? We can all agree Tom Brady.
You talking about
your greats. So in Peyton Manning's era, he would be his great
No, Tom Brady would be the great.
of all that era.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Tom Brady. Who's the next great?
Peyton Manning.
But so who's after that?
In that era, I would probably
Not even that era. We're moving past that era. So we
Oh,
got
you're
an
talking
era
about
quarterback.
overall
We're saying Tom Brady, after Tom Brady, who's the next great quarterback?
for Joe Montana.
Now, who's playing right now that's going to be the next great quarterback?
Who's playing right now is going to be the next great quarterback.
Tom Brady was playing
Pat
at when
Pat Mahomes.
Okay, cool. After that, who's the next quarterback?
Who's going to be the next quarterback after Pat Mahomes?
The next great quarterback. Now, taking what I'm
Next
saying
great
is
quarterback after-
playing right
we
now.
got a
Tom
couple
Brady.
years to figure out.
No,
we
what
got
I'm-
to go. He's going to be the best for a while.
What I'm saying is when Peyton Manning was playing, Peyton Manning retired before Tom Brady, right?
He did, yes.
He was that great quarterback that retired. Out of everybody that retired from him to Tom Brady retiring, who was the great quarterback in between there? We don't speak about those guys. It's Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. From there,
Well, no, some people would say Drew Brees.
Tom Brady, and I fuck with Drew Brees,
I'm just saying.
but you can't fuck with Tom Brady.
Nobody
Because
can
he went
he's
to
won.
Tampa Bay and won. But okay, cool. Outside of that, you say Patrick Mahomes, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. But out nextly, who is that guy?
Who's the next great quarterback to?
Yes.
It's probably going to be Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen.
This is where I wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm just confused on the question you're at.
That's what I'm asking.
Who's the next great? But I think that Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Mahomes, they're all in the same class. So, like,
Somebody's gonna retire first.
if it's 1 or 2 years before, to me, that doesn't make you. So, like, still, Peyton Manning played in the same era as Tom Brady. I don't care if Peyton Manning retired or not. Tom Brady is the GOAT of that era.
Cool. We'll move past that. Now
Yes.
we're on Patrick Mahomes.
And
Past
Pat
Patrick
Mahomes is
Mahomes
going to be the GOAT
for this era.
for this era. So, sorry, Lamar Jackson. Sorry, Josh Allen. Sorry, all y'all. This is Patty Mahomes' era. Now, who's going to be the next great after that?
Oh, you saying
I
Tom?
still think
was.
he's in high school.
Okay. Based off. Okay. I see what you
I
said.
think Pat Mahomes has. So, Buddy's in high school. He's probably a junior. That gives Pat Mahomes 6 more years.
Okay.
7 more years.
And I say all that to bring in our next topic of QBs. And I talked about.
Don't say Cam Ward.
Come on now. No. He said, they asked him, he said, you dropped the ball the same way. He said, I got to work on that. It can't happen next game. I brought all that up to say I was talking to shout out to Jay Norris. I was talking to him about the quarterbacks, and that was the guy that I talked about. Right? It goes Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, and then from Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Talent wise, I'm definitely picking Lamar Jackson, but Super Bowls really don't mean nothing, right? To a certain extent.
No, they mean everything.
Okay, cool. So
Especially when grading quarterbacks, apparently.
cool, fine. What if Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen never win a Super Bowl?
And that'd be you got Dan Marino. Hall of Fame quarterback who never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, they're not terrible quarterbacks, but
We're not saying they're terrible. I'm just saying if neither one of them never win a Super
then you
Bowl.
have Dan Marino.
Okay. Yeah, so if neither one of them never win a Super Bowl, who is better than who? How do we label somebody as better than? Are we going to go off Josh Allen because he's beating Lamar in playoffs?
Oh, that's personal preference then.
I think that, I was about to say it, that would become like weighed on like what you think is important and like what you don't think is important.
Like some people might value MVPs more. Some people might value passing yards and touchdowns. Some might throw in running yards.
Some might say, like you said, Josh Allen has beat Lamar Jackson this many times compared to vice versa.
And that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, everyone's got their own. If one of them wins a Super Bowl, that's definitely going to help.
It's going to be whatever helps your argument, though. Like, if you're a Josh Allen fan, you're going to go with things that help your argument. If you're a Lamar Jackson fan, you're going to go with things that help your argument.
Yeah, and I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. Stats-wise, they're damn near the same.
So it all depends on how you want to win your argument. Yeah. You might say stats-wise the same, but Josh Allen had, this receiver, his defense was better. It all depends on how you want to win that.
Yeah, and that brings me to the last topic, which is the Cleveland Browns. Kevin, what's his name?
Stefanski.
Didn't I say I was never talking about them?
Stefanski.
The Cleveland Clowns.
The Cleveland Clowns.
You can call them the Clowns, the Browns, the Downs, whatever.
The Frowns.
Forget no Downs.
The Dog Pounds.
Puppy Pounds.
Hey, I can't say shit. They beat Green Bay, so
it's all good, man.
It's the only loss to the season we got.
It's all good. Do y'all think Stephen? So okay, let's Stefanski. I was about to say Stephen from
Stefanski.
Stefanski. I was gonna put the K for the S and the S for the K. Whatever.
That's right.
Stephen
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, they got classes.
Yeah. That's not good.
You know what?
Doesn't matter.
Bless you.
Back in the day, you couldn't say retarded.
Yeah,
That's funny to me. But it's not funny, but it's funny.
It sucks how words change. Like,
think about the word woke, but that's a whole other conversation another day. Continue about this guy.
That is actually a really good. I have like a whole
I don't
thing about.
I want to get into it, bro. What's up with it?
Woke is like that's. I woke up this morning.
I didn't know that there was an old meaning. That's all I'll say. So when I was like, "Oh, this, and this," and I was talking to an old head, and he was like, "No, it means this. It's been changed to mean this." And I was like,
"Oh, you talking about the Browns?"
Okay,
I thought you weren't getting into this.
So, So what happened with the Browns is we all know they traded Flacco. His first game with
Cincinnati. Worked out for Cincinnati.
He threw for like 300-something yards.
I can throw for 300 yards.
Jamar Chase had the most reception. It was 16 catches, and 2 touchdowns or some shit like
30
that.
some odd points on fantasy. It was fantastic.
He's cut up, right? Two-part question.
I thought it was his second game. He did all that work.
I thought it was his first game.
I can't remember
because he played with him.
I mean, just look it up. I thought it was his first game.
Because he played, he has 2 games with them now, right? He played.
Last week was his second game.
Yeah, against the Steelers, and that's when Jamar. Yeah, but T. Higgins went off too. Oh,
it might have been.
So Chase cooked the Packers like that? Is that what you're saying?
No, he didn't.
No, he said the Browns beat him.
Yeah, but no,
not Flacco.
But the first game Flacco had was against the Packers with the Browns, correct?
No, with the Bengals.
Bengals. Yes, the first game.
You are right.
Yeah, I must
His
say
first game
he
back
played
was with
against the
Flacco.
Packers.
So it was the second
Oh,
game
second
that he
game.
went
Okay,
off
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Boom. So second
He had
game.
a decent game against Green Bay, but it
He
wasn't.
figured it out. I could throw the ball to Chase, goddamn, 23 times. I'm gonna get 16
16
receptions, a
Oh.
shitload of yards.
Hard to beat that.
So that happened, which is crazy. They traded to what they say a division rival or whatever.
Mike
like
Tomlin was not thrilled.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin was hot.
He was the most upset out of everybody.
They said,
Yeah.
they might be the smartest guys in the room, but I don't know why you trade him to division rival. Just who needs that position? Yeah.
So, Kevin, the coach said.
Talk about the rumor.
What?
I know. Go ahead about the coach.
No, I'm saying the coach said he had no idea about the trade, right? Which Dylan Gabriel plays. Obviously, he's a starting quarterback. Shadour's number 2.
So they say.
I mean, that's what's happened in the last 2 weeks. The first week he was traded. Dylan Gabriel started. They lost. The next week they won. He had 13 to 18 with 111 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. A lot of people talk about his check downs. All he do is throw check downs. Stats show that he only throws. Majority of his throws is in between 1 to 9 yards and 1 to 10 yards.
He don't have any completions over 24 yards.
That's a lie. He has, I think, 2 completions over. Oh, it might be 21. But yes, he don't have deep.
Yeah, that
balls.
first game he threw the ball like 52 times, some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, but he don't have deep. I mean, that's cool. You can throw the ball 52 times, but everything's fucking 5 yards, and y'all get.
Shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I say all that to say is based off of what you're seeing from the Browns. Is Kevin Stefanski a bad coach? Because a lot of people are going to say, if Joe Flacco, now granted, he does have Jamar Chase, he does have Higgins, right? He can't produce over there. He shouldn't. You can't come up with a scheme to work or anything like that to help them out with the Browns. So he just looked. He threw 3 picks the week before and ain't thrown a pick since.
You talking about Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Stefanski's a bad coach, but I think so when you go for picks, some of the balls that you throw to Jerry Jeudy that's thrown to T. Higgins or Jamar Chase, them boys will go up and get it.
Right.
Compared to, all them guys are great. I don't hold a candle to any of them, but I'm talking about a comparison for Jerry Jeudy to Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase is going to win that 50-50 ball way more than Jerry Jeudy would.
Yeah, 50-50 ball for Jamar Chase is definitely like probably a 10-90 for Jeudy, the defender way. No, I'm dead serious because if you take Jeudy and put him on the Bengals, like, what is he, a 4th, 5th?
If Jerry Jeudy went to the Bengals,
Yeah, he's like a 4th, 5th.
he'll be a third. He'll be a third option.
You would hope that, right?
He would be a third option.
We would hope that.
It'd be Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and then Jerry Jeudy.
But based off of production, you're probably not gonna. I'm not saying he
He
sucks.
would do damn well as a third.
I'm not saying he sucks, but I'm saying that obviously there's a caliber, right? So are we? So you say Kevin Stefanski is not a good coach. You think he's not a good coach?
I
The reason I say that is
think
because
he's definitely done some things that are questionable. I don't see anything that makes him be like want to defend him and be like, no, hell yeah, he's a good coach. I haven't.
he won Coach of the Year twice.
Yeah.
He won Coach of the Year with who?
With the Browns in 2020 and 2023, I want to say. Now, granted, in 2020 it was.
I'm looking at what he's been doing because my team ain't the Browns, so I don't follow the Browns until the whole Shador thing happened. I really never, no one for the most part really ever cared. You know, it's kind of everyone's just kind of been focusing on the Browns. So I guess like for me, the only thing I know about Stefanski is the stuff that he's been doing since the draft. And I would have to say a lot of it's been questionable. Like, I was reading earlier that he's not letting, like, Sanders isn't getting any starting reps, even though he's the backup. And, some people are saying, well, it makes sense so Dylan Gabriel can get all the starting reps because he's a young quarterback, he needs it. But then other people are like, well, if he gets hurt, you would like your backup option to have some starting reps with, the team. So it's just, to me personally, like, yeah, you gotta. I understand you want to give the bulk of it to Gabriel since that's who you're going with. I don't see everything they see. From what I've understood is most weeks, Shedeur Sanders had the better stats. Maybe there's something else that we're not seeing we don't know about, but I don't know. Like, to me, that's where it becomes questionable. And then, I don't know. The fact that they had 4 or 5 quarterbacks at one point.
Yeah. So Kevin Stefanski won in, I want to say 2020.
He won 2020.
2023.
When they had Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, and I want to say
Landry.
somebody got hurt. Joe Flacco came in.
Odell Beckham.
They went to the playoffs with Joe Flacco. They had a better team.
No, they didn't go to.
They definitely had a better team. They
had a better team. They went to the playoffs one year because that was the first year in 16 or 18 years that they went to the playoffs. That's a part of why he won Coach of the Year, right? So I'm not saying
Baker went off. Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's a bad coach off of just that. I'm just saying for anybody to go 18, 20, 16 to 18 years without winning, and without going to the playoffs, and then y'all go on top of the infrastructure in Cleveland, hell yeah, that's an incentive to say, man, this guy deserves it. Cool. All right, boom. You win another year. Me personally, I'm not even going back to that, just judging it off of now. 2 things I'll say is, one, I don't think there was ever a time when Bill Belichick, after he was the Bill Belichick that we know of today, that he didn't know what was going on with his players.
Right.
You're never going to come to a press conference and be like, hey, man, Randy Moss just came over here. What do you think about that? He's going to be like, what? We got Randy Moss? What the fuck?
When did that happen?
When did that happen? That's never going to happen. Or, hey, man, we traded this guy. What do y'all think about that? He's going to be like, well, I didn't know anything about that. Whether Bill Belichick is just so skilled in lying or he just knows that certain information you don't put out, whatever. And Bill Belichick was a GM and shit like that, so maybe he had a little bit more insight. But me personally, I feel like as a head coach, you should know these things. So I'll respectfully say, I definitely think that Kevin Stefanski is a shitty coach. Because if you didn't know that your starting quarterback was getting traded, they don't fuck with you. That means the GM office is like, yeah, man, fuck that dude. We're making these decisions on our own. That means you're really not even the coach. And it is just a matter of time for you out here.
We waiting on Black Monday.
But his decision making when it comes down to the players, is Joe Flacco washed? Because that's what they was talking about when he was at Cleveland.
I mean, honestly, I think so.
Well, apparently he was better than Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Kenny Pickett, and Tyler Huntley.
I think he's washed.
But he went over there through 300-something yards. And literally was stroking shit like the same shit.
In one game, though. So
okay, so we got to wait for next game.
If he continues that, then I'll adjust my opinion.
I want to look at his first game against the Packers.
But, at this point, like, I've seen Joe Flacco play on quite a few teams over the last couple of years.
He's a winner.
I think he's definitely past his prime. Like, I'm not saying he's a trash quarterback, but yeah, I definitely say that his best days are behind him.
Yeah, his first game was against Green Bay, threw for 219 and 2 tutties, no pick. Second game was 342, 3 tutties, no pick.
Now go check his last game prior to going to
against Detroit. Was 184, no tutties, 2 picks.
That's with Cleveland.
Well, what is his game against Green Bay?
No, I'm saying before that, the game before that.
Cleveland. Well, I was going to go with both games. He played for Cleveland against Green Bay, and then he played with Bengals.
Oh, double
against
back.
Green Bay. Yeah, so he played Green Bay on September 21st.
Got you.
The greatest day ever. He threw for 142, 0 tutties, 1 pick. That's with the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Cincinnati, he threw for 219, 2 tutties, no picks.
Not knowing their playbook at all.
Granted,
they'd only
but
been there for,
you still got
like, a couple
Jamar
days.
Chase, and I
He just
you
showed
can't.
up and threw 2 nights. Yeah.
You can't. I mean, I'm not gonna act like Jamar Chase, Higgins, certain things like that don't align differently. It definitely does. Like stepping back and somebody's telling you in the huddle, like, "Hey, bro, I got him." Stepping back and just flinging it, totally different than Jamar Chase, than shit me. You know what I'm saying? It's a total difference with confidence. You've seen this dude do it. You've never seen me
Bro,
do it.
I'm getting
right.
off the couch right now, and I'm doing 125 yards, so I got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I'm doing 125 yards in the NFL game.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, it's a difference.
I'm not even warming the noodle up. We're just going out there.
It's a difference. But scheme-wise, they can't come up. They beat Miami, what is it, 24-3 or some shit like that? Cleveland. With Dylan Gabriel, right?
It was bad.
Yeah, Miami's just terrible, though. They're
And that when I called King Denver, that's the first thing he said. That's literally the first thing he said. Yeah, they beat literally the worst team in the
worst team
NFL
in
right
football
now.
Yeah, Miami's the worst team in football.
So it's really like, is it something to brag about or is it nothing to brag about? I say all that to say Dylan Gabriel to go 13-18 with less than 120 yards and 0 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm coaching for my job. I don't care about whose name's on the back of the jersey. I don't care about.
Long as we win it, it's good.
And now I'm coaching for my job. Like, I've been trying to play these. To me, it's a lot of games. But like I said it earlier, a couple of pods ago during preseason. That's why I didn't want to talk about Cleveland, because I think Cleveland's playing the engagement game. And they're using this to get clicks and talks about, I think, is a business move with them, with what they're doing. I think Stefanski probably got caught up in the middle of that. He's probably going to end up being the fall guy.
Of course.
Last game, he coached like, I'm coaching for my job now. Like, I get it. People want to see this guy play and they want to see this happen. I'm here to coach football. Hey, the best way for me to win is we're going to give this guy the ball. He's the best player on our offense. We're going to give him the ball. We're going to line up a Wildcat Judkins. We're going to put him in Wildcat. We're going to make sure that he touches the ball, because when he touches the ball, we have the best chance to win.
Yeah.
Our defense, we're going to unleash them, and the best team to do it against is Miami.
Okay.
But
So then, in that thought process, then he's a good coach.
no,
He's working with what he got, and he won.
it's easy to do against a bad football team.
So we got to see next week.
You try to give Judkins the ball against Pittsburgh, put him wild. They're going to lighten his ass up. Excuse my language. They're going to light him up. Or even a Ravens team who's playing terrible right now. Like, the Dolphins are just... What'd you say they were doing?
What?
What's the... Failing. Whatever word you use.
Flop?
Demise. We're watching their demise.
Yeah. And the only reason I said demise because that means that you were high up here.
I think people viewed him that way at one point in time. Like, they talked highly of that coach, like he was bringing in something new.
Let's talk about the coach. You know what that coach was praised about?
When Caprice.
No.
What?
He was biracial. And that's the first time you ever heard me say that word.
Biracial.
But when he got hired to Miami, he was, hey, look at this biracial coach. He has a black parent and a white parent. He accepts both sides. He's this, and this. It's just...
Oh, so wait till they get a gay coach.
We got tension. Oh, shit. And watch that motherfucker win the Super Bowl. Nope. You're not going to do it. As long as he's treated fairly. You're not going to get me to do it. Nope.
What?
No. Nope.
I don't know.
How y'all think the speech afterwards will go?
It would definitely have some pizzazz in it.
Nah.
Look at this Super Bowl that we just won.
I'm
It'd
going
be
to let
like
y'all do
the
it.
star, like the
The more you know.
I'm going to let y'all do it. Nope.
Nah, man.
Remember, this is entertainment purposes only.
That's all love.
It's all love.
It's jokes.
Entertainment. Jokes is entertainment.
It's jokes, man.
Entertainment. That's all I say.
I don't hate nobody except for there's a couple people. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna get.
I don't hate nobody but myself.
There's a couple
Oh,
people
I hate
There's a
fucking
couple
the
people I
Keebler
hate.
elves. You take that to the. I hate the Keebler elves.
Wrong with them
Why
guys?
they-
live in
what they
trees
ever do to you?
and make good cookies
You were saying I hate
that
them.
look
The
like.
cookies are okay.
I'm allowed to hate if I want to hate them. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, fucking sneaky bad.
Well, before we get out of here,
making contraptions, but they're just living the best life they can, huh? Houses
seems
and
like-
trees and shit. Fuck them.
because they just
Fuck
chilling.
That's right.
Because they're just living happy. Fuck them. You know what? Another thing I talk about too. I hate
Oh, you hate
beautiful
more than
people who are married. Fuck y'all.
beautiful people who are married.
Yeah, fuck y'all. And I'm cursing. I apologize, but yeah, let's get that off my chest.
Damn, I was beautiful and I was married.
Fuck you,
Jesus,
Selfish
man.
bastard.
selfish son of a. You get what I'm saying?
What, it's supposed to be ugly and
And we can
married,
bleep-
ugly
right.
and single.
We can
The
bleep
fuck?
all that. No, I didn't say nothing about single people. I
If you
said,
truly love each other, you disfigure your faces right
yeah,
before
you guys
you
need
get
to
married.
look like twins. Goddamn it! Don't just see me
We
sitting there
both ugly?
beautiful, married.
Yeah.
Why we gotta be ugly?
Throw a
and be married?
firecracker in your mouth so it fucks your teeth up.
Why I gotta be ugly and be married? Why can't me and my lady be beautiful?
I don't want to see attractive women who are married. I'm good.
Yeah.
Sound like you a hater.
I'm not hating.
Shut your hating ass up.
I just like talking to women, and if you're attractive,
Stop
and
looking at my woman then, motherfucker. Look at other
don't be
women.
married.
Well, if she was
Well, every
ugly,
guy- yeah.
I wouldn't be.
If she was ugly, I would have to
Fuck.
fucking look at her cute ass. God damn it.
Get out my goddamn business.
God damn old
We over
married
here looking
cute
good and
ass.
shit.
Just
You over here
married.
hating, riding
yeah.
riding by my house hating.
Nah, you just beautiful and married. Like, hey, I can't even get you none of my time.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
Hey,
Hey, you married and you beautiful?
that's the wildest message ever. And man, if you married and beautiful, fuck you guys, man. But if you married and beautiful,
Yeah, go for it. I hope you have amazing kids too.
I hate them bitches too.
They
Stand
better
up,
not be beautiful though.
stand up citizens. God damn it.
Hey, y'all got anything before we get out of here? Check out KBA Works, man, on Facebook. Holla at them. There's always shit going on. Order
Yeah.
some custom stuff.
I ain't got shit going.
You got some custom stuff going on too, man.
Nah, man. Y'all see those rugs over there? We're doing some custom stuff over here too. So if y'all want some stuff like that, just reach out and we'll go from there. We're still perfecting these things though, so it's all good.
No, I'm perfect.
15. 15.
It's nowhere near that, but
Stop
dollars.
underselling yourself.
no, ain't no underselling. I wouldn't buy
This
it.
is handmade.
Yeah, when you say
By the
15,000,
Right.
people say
All right, go.
the first thing people say is, "Well, let me see it." Immediately looking for issues.
That's okay.
You say a number that people don't
what's
agree
this?
with, they're looking for problems, and then they're gonna say okay or yes or no.
What's that dude in London? Bansky? What's that painter
Banksy?
name?
Banksy?
Boom. Nobody look for him for 20K. They just, hey, let me get 30.
No, that's because of who he is and the
Oh,
mystery
let's
behind
create
him.
who you are, god dang it.
They know who I am. They see me right here. There's no mystery. It's like I seen that guy at the store yesterday. He was buying fucking tissues, guys.
Yep. And guess what? I wouldn't see what
He said he ran out. That's what he said. Hey, well, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
I didn't get to promote anything.
Oh, go ahead, man. My bad. You was promoting the 1510.
Nah, I was promoting BrosTalk podcast. You guys make sure you tune in. I appreciate y'all who do. And the new ones. Tune on in. Hey, and keep them comments coming too. We enjoy those. Y'all get quiet, make it
Nah,
out.
because I was about to say I do, but I don't really want to get into it because people
Hey,
just
man.
be saying stuff,
You man, when
and you
you
got to
do-
watch the whole podcast to just the shorts that come out are shorts. Watch the whole podcast to take in.
Intentionally misleading.
Watch the whole podcast, man, and then you'll know what's really going on. If you don't like the
watch the short
short,
of it.
say something and then watch the whole podcast, and then come back and then say whatever.
I'll rewatch
Hey,
it.
but I feel y'all though, because every time he puts out a short, I have to watch it, and I'm like, what the hell did I say in this one?
Yeah,
Because I don't
Best
never
time-
know what
best,
he's.
best, best shit. Oh man, I'll put something out, make people look like assholes real quick. Doesn't matter. It's all for the clicks, baby. Hey man, well we
Except for
appreciate.
that one guy who was in the live. Screw you.
Oh yeah, he said some wild stuff.
That was nuts.
I think that was
And we both paused. You can see us both were reading.
he
Yeah.
said some.
I
wild
was
stuff.
bro was talking and I read it. You see
wanted
me
to know
pause.
so
And then
bad
bro
what he
stopped
said.
and he started reading. I'm like, oh yeah. How do we kick him?
Yeah, I immediately got him up out of there.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I can't focus with that type of behavior going on.
Yeah, that was
and,
nuts.
and it's not even like something that's attracted like my attention. It's just
That was crazy.
as
to
you
say.
see, I mean, you're seeing stuff like, oh yeah, hell yeah, bro, or whatever, and then this dude say, what the, all right, but hey, man,
Do we have to end? I just want to get the one topic off. I mean, is that possible? Or just save it next time?
yeah, I
Okay. Save it next time, I guess.
well, appreciate y'all tuning in, appreciate y'all watching. Hey, shout out to my main man Corey, King Dano.
Don't pick me.
Pause. Shouts out to Jay Norris, T Broski, BrosTalk. We're out of here.
Another session with the bros. Bros talk. Where the beer's ice cold. Bros talk.